Welcome back to another episode of Drink Tales, and today we got some more liquor for you. So, going through the liquor store. Well, actually, this story starts in a liquor store and then goes online and then continues in a liquor store. On one of our many trips to various liquor stores, we passed this by at a glance and was like, gotta take a look at that again. Then a few weeks go by, we go online, we see this pop up again online, and so we're like, okay, we gotta go buy it. We gotta see what we looking at and what's going on. So then we go back to that same liquor store and we find it. I know the story's simple, but what do you expect? There were no dragons. So what we got? This is the 1970. It is a liqueur made from corn vodka. And its origins lie in Japan and in Savannah, Georgia. So the Savannah part, I don't remember reading on, so you're gonna have to talk about that part. I'll start off. Basically, the woman, her grandmother, as it were, she created this stuff back in 1970. By the way, she took 19 different ingredients from her garden and mixed it in a cocktail, and that was the basis for the 1970. So it's called 1970 for two reasons. Obviously, it was created in the summer of 1970, but also because there are 19 different ingredients and 70 proof. 70 proof.
The vodka is 70 proof.
Right. So, and it's also really tough to get open, apparently.
These serendipitous circumstances. And so, like I said, she had been making this since 1970, and at first it was just for the family and stuff like that. And then in 2017, it premiered. They made it in Savannah, Georgia.
What do you mean made it in Savannah, Georgia?
Like that's where it was distilled and everything.
Oh, wow.
And of course, if I mess that history up, you guys can go to the website 1970, the1970.com, I believe.
By the way, I know you always have something to say about websites. What did you think about this website?
So, it was interesting, but if I had to do a critique about something, the list of where we can find this stuff, and this is one of the reasons why I did a deeper search on these origins, because there was a list of where we can find this stuff, and it was all Georgia related. Okay. The restaurants and bars were Georgia related.
Okay.
And I didn't see anywhere else like in the country or world. So that told me that did this stuff start getting produced in Atlanta for sale? So I did the research, and Savannah kept popping up in like letters and stuff like that, and the literature and stuff came from articles that are from publications that are Georgia based. And it does, and like I said, Savannah was popping up and everything. So if I got that wrong, you guys feel free to correct me, but based on the deep research I did, which was Google this stuff, that's what I found.
Well, one thing we don't always talk about because it doesn't come up too often is the unique...
Oh, no, I'm sorry. You didn't let me finish the story.
Okay.
The criticism I had for the website was the list of the stuff. It could be a little streamlined or whatever.
Or neater.
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say.
I saw that
a little bit neater.
I saw that page too.
Like, say what you want about if the list should be updated or anything like that. That's neither here nor there, because liquor stores are going to change out their product all the time. Sometimes they'll have something and then not have it for a long time, and then it'll come back. or sometimes a product will newly be launched and a liquor store will not get it for a long time, and then it'll just have it one day. So that I cut them slack for, but like the list of stuff could be a little neater. But I don't design websites, so what do I know?
But speaking of design, we don't usually talk about this because it doesn't come up as often. But the bottle for this, pretty unique.
Yeah, it's weird. That bottle design is weird. And we've seen weirder, but
yeah. One day we're probably gonna get, I forgot what the liquor was, but like basically the bottle.
It's called Pisa.
Yeah, Pisa. Oh, because the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Oh my God. Yeah, maybe we won't have that on. But let's read. Let's do some reading. Basically everything we've told you. A family recipe since 1970, made with 19 exotic botanicals, fruits, and spices. The 1970 is an original liqueur to be enjoyed straight over ice with soda or mixed into your favorite cocktail. Try the 1970 Fizz Sour, Champagne Cocktail, or Summer Cup. Those all sound good, but I don't know what this tastes like yet, so who knows?
There are a lot more recipes on the website.
Yeah, according to them, there's 1,970 delicious possibilities.
I mean, that could possibly be for marketing, but
they're going all in with that number.
This stuff has existed for over 40 years, so what do I know? Maybe there's been 40 years of research to come up with that. But I mean, like I said, let's open it and see what it tastes like. But there are a lot of other recipes on the website that look good.
One of the things I saw on the website that got me very intrigued is they said try coming up with your own cocktails and leaning into one of the 19 different ingredients to make cocktails with. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay, so what are those ingredients?
I couldn't find them. But to be fair, they weren't right there. They have
cinnamon, I see apple, I see citrus, star anise.
Yeah.
Then there's this shaker, so I don't know if that's salt or pepper. Like, what is that? I'm guessing this is ginger. This might be mushrooms.
Is this a pear?
Pear, maybe an orange.
Sugar cubes?
I was gonna say ice cubes, but I'm kind of
Why
dumb
would
like
ice
that.
cubes be? This isn't even 19 ingredients.
Yeah, that's 10.
Yeah,
you're missing 9.
We're missing a whole row.
No, wait, I'm sorry. I can't count. That's 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's 12. And this smells like alcohol. Spiced alcohol. So
Interesting. It's got an interesting smell. Felt like it might be good.
Now, one thing about the website I will say is that list of restaurants and liquor stores that you can go to. They had it for Savannah, Atlanta, and Athens. So I now can jot down some of those places to go to when I'm in Savannah and Atlanta, but not Athens.
Yeah, not Athens. Okay, so all right, let's see what we got.
You know what flavors I'm getting the most?
What's that?
Cinnamon and apple.
So you know what this reminds me of? Because I was trying to think, what does this put me in the mindset of?
Keep in mind, this was infused with vodka, with a corn vodka.
This? comes off as a heavily proof spritzer. You know how like spritzers are really low in alcohol content, so to speak. That's what this comes off as, but like really high in alcohol content. Because it's,
and we haven't spritzed it with anything yet. So.
But it just like it has a light. There's an initial light taste. I like that it's. I like how hard it is on the back end.
There is a touch of sweetness.
Mm-hmm.
So let me throw this out here.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever we've done liqueurs, a lot of liqueurs lean sweet.
Mm-hmm.
This one not so much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's fine. It wants to show you that this is a fortified spirit.
Mm-hmm. But I'm also now understanding why the suggestion of taking one of the 19 different ingredients and crafting a cocktail using this out of it. I bet that this, if I were a betting man, this liqueur enhances the flavors, the 19 flavors that are already in there.
If you were making something that leans heavily on a cinnamon flavor, you will want this to enhance it. I feel like this particular product favors more in the profiles that you would find in that old-fashioned camp than with the margarita camp. Now, that's not to say it can't do that.
Okay.
I think it can do that really well. As a matter of fact, again, I'm going to the website. They go out of their way to tell you that is the case.
This is what I think when it comes to the 1970. I think that it's one of those liqueurs that is, I hate to sound like a Marvel comic supervillain, perfectly balanced. Perfectly balanced in every way. It can be a light, fun drink, but it can also be a deep, like, how do I explain? Like a deep, sophisticated drink as well. You can use it.
It can wear many hats.
Yeah, it can wear many hats.
Like you have a lot of products out there that say they can wear many hats, but no, you can't.
Yeah, it's more like you can put the hat on, but you look dumb with it on.
Like as much as I like a lot of the liqueurs that we reviewed, some of those liqueurs are purely for one side of the drinking spectrum, and some of them are purely for the other side of the drinking spectrum.
And that's okay.
Same thing with base spirits and everything like that. That tequila, that ghost tequila. I don't know if you remember that.
Oh, I remember ghost tequila.
Like you're drinking that to drink like margarita.
That's fun.
Like, that's on that side. That's on that side of the. You're not. It's not trying to be like. It's not trying to make the next old fashioned.
Yeah, it's not trying to be sophisticated.
Yeah. and that's okay. You know, like we don't begrudge them for doing that.
Exactly, because that ghost tequila was delicious. Do we still have it anymore?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I have to make some more stuff with that.
But the 1970s, it wears both hats. You can do whatever you want with that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. You know, because I don't know if it's gonna infringe on one of the 1,970 ingredients or possibilities that are out there.
Maybe what you make will be 1,971.
If all of those exist, I would like to see a list of that, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. That's fine. It will just, I won't probe any further to preserve the friendship.
Might need to go to you might need to go down to Savannah and be like, so I need that list of all 1,907.
And she's gonna be like, get off my That's exactly what she's
Maybe we
like.
say please. I forgot the woman's name. It's on the website, but I forgot the woman's name. But she probably is gonna tell us to get off her property. But we come in love. We just want to know. We just want the list.
I just need the list.
And I don't need an email. I don't need you to go on Google and put some shit together. When we come to your house, this is a scenario I'm making up. It'll never happen.
We'll be in Savannah.
Yeah, like
this year. But we're not gonna track you down or anything like that.
It's not that deep.
Yeah.
But when we come to your house, I want you to write this shit down.
Here's the list.
This is all 1,970 different cocktails. Because we need to know, because that, you know what? That's interesting. Can we make something that isn't on the list? We need the list to know.
Well, we're not gonna find out anytime soon.
Yeah, because this is coming out on that episode is coming out on Saturday, so we would need something in like 3 or 4 days, and no one's running down to Savannah to go to this woman's house and get the ingredients and come back. I know what you're saying, but she could just email you. But y'all didn't listen to the scenario.
No, it has to be in real life.
Exactly.
Like we have to sit there, and she has to write the list out.
Exactly.
And we mean by hand.
And I'm gonna pout the whole time because I don't believe. Look,
it's a great advertising hook. I'll just put it like that.
Yeah, it is. And look, I said I don't believe. That's a front. There's 1,970. I guarantee.
Well, for me, it's not believing. It's I don't care. And I don't mean that to be glib. It's as in, there's 1,000.
In other words, they didn't have to tell you that.
Yeah,
you were sold anyway.
Exactly.
It could be 2. You don't.
I tasted it. I approve of it. My score is 8.5 out of 10.
Oh, I was gonna ask you what your score was. Mine was also 8.5. I thought this was really good. It's versatile, to say the least. I mean, to not say it's versatile would be probably blasphemy, considering it tells you there's 1,970 delicious possibilities. So that's versatility. If that's not versatility, I don't know what is. But I can't wait to see what we come up with. Do you have any ideas in your head?
No.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm leaning towards oranges. Just going off of what I tasted, I think we can do something with oranges. I don't know if that's what you want to do.
We shall see.
But for me, I have oranges in mind.
I would like to spritz it with an orange peel. But that's as far as my imagination is going with it. But we'll see. I'm going to look over here and see what we got and what we can mess around with this. This may be my most challenging one yet.
Really? Well, with that said and done, thank you for joining us for another episode of Drink Tales. Be sure to like and subscribe, hit that bell so that you're notified of all content that's coming to the channel. Also check us out on Instagram. Also check us out on Twitter. We've been saying this for a while now, and we're not gonna stop. What is it that we're not gonna stop saying?
If you have a liquor, spirit, some type of wine or beer, even a food, something that is probably underappreciated or not many people know about, or something that we can't get in this country or state, let us know about it. Hit us up in our DMs so that we can talk about it. and maybe you send that to us, or you tell us how to find it.
And also, too, look, we plan on doing some traveling this year. As a matter of fact, we got trips already set and ready to go. With that said, we're gonna go. We're probably gonna, secure ourselves to not catch COVID, and then we're gonna go to different places around this country this year. If there is some kind of restaurant, bar, establishment that has great food and drink, emphasis on the drink, but real talk, emphasis on the food too.
I like a good steak.
Exactly. If there's a place that you think we need to check out for any reason, rather it's you think the food and drinks are awesome, you think they're unique, or that you just personally think, oh, that's down the street, from me, and I love it, they need to go. Or maybe, you know what, I'm not gonna go there. Let us know. Hit us up in the DMs with that as well. We will do our best to try to go there. No one's balling or anything like that, but if you're somewhere in the United States and you want us to come because you think that place is unique and delicious, let us know. Also, too, 1970, we need that list.
Yeah,
we're gonna need that
list. We're gonna be in Savannah in
another month.
Yeah,
a month from the end of this month.
I look at my watch.
Yeah, your invisible watch
on the wrong hand. In another month.
Mm-hmm. You have a month to come up with this list. That'll do it for today, everybody.
That's the worst hostage negotiation.
Until next time, peace.